should mention this is probably the first time I've put makeup on in about a month. Took me a while to remember, and even now I think I look like a slapped arse. Hi guys, I'm Shelley, welcome back to my channel, and the breakfast book tag. This was thought up only the other week by Kathy, and I was really interested in it because it's made me think outside my usual book range. So this is a bunch of questions based around breakfast, all of the things that go in your face, nom nom nom, and we're starting with coffee. A book that is hot but not scalding, just a little bit saucy. And I have gone with Red, White and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. This is about the president's son. It's the first, is it the first son? What is a president's kid called officially? I don't know. A president's child named Alex and a fictional prince who happens to be named Harry, happens to be ginger and happens to do quite a lot with charity. Yes. Anyway, these two have a bit of a feud going. They don't get on so much, but not getting on so much ends up with them slamming each other against the library wall, kissing rather profusely. Next up, Bagels, a book that is so good you can forgive the holes in it. Now this isn't a plot hole, but I forgive the Fire and Flood series by Victoria Scott, she says as she drops it. Ta-da! I'm a hand model, did you not know? QVC, here I come. Anyway, this is a wonderful series. And this is the second one in the series, called Salt and Stone, which is also fabulous. But I can't grab another book because the third one in the series never showed up. I think I might still be holding a grudge over this actually. But I'm trying to forgive Victoria Scott for not writing the third in the series. To be fair, she said that her publishers dropped it. So I don't know why, because it's an absolutely fantastic series. Children can apply to be in a adventure, in a challenge, to get something they really desire. I loved it because there were so many different elements to it and characters and development and never finished. Next up is Cereal, a book that is best consumed very quickly, nom nom nom, and I have gone with If Only by Melanie Murphy because I couldn't put this down. This is a book about a character named Erin. It's her 30th birthday. She goes to visit her very Irish granny, who gives her a necklace which gives her the chance to ask questions, ask the what ifs in her life and see what would happen if she'd done this and see what had happened if she'd done that. Basically what we all do at 3 o'clock in the morning, go, should I have done that with my life? Would my life have been different if I had just done that? Next up is Toast, a book that sometimes get a little dark depending on how dark you like your toast. Do you like it burnt? Do you like it crunchy? Do you like it just slightly warmed bread? I don't know. But I have gone with Remix by Non Pratt. This is the story of, let me get this right, Kaz and Ruby, who are best friends, and they go to a music festival. They run off for the weekend. They get into a bit of a row because they're teenagers. Everybody gets into a bit of a row, and Ruby, I believe it is Ruby, leaves the camp without any of her stuff. She just storms off, and things go a bit awry for Ruby. They don't quite go to plan, and it gets dark rather quickly, a lot darker than I was expecting from this book, but it is Non Pratt and she's very good at writing dark things into light-hearted books. Next up, Oatmeal, a book that makes you feel all warm and fuzzy and full up and nummy, and I've gone with Danny, Champion of the World by Roald Dahl. This is Danny and this is Dad, and I don't actually remember if we ever find out his dad's name. It's all stories at 2 o'clock in the morning with bacon sandwiches and just warm and cosy, and you somehow feel like this caravan they live in is idyllic, even though it's lit by a paraffin lamp and could go poof at any second. And you're around the back of a garage, so much gasoline. I'm just thinking this thing is going to set alight. But also, if you take that out of it, it's very warm and fuzzy. Next up is Juice. Pick your favourite flavour of juice. What colour is it? And that is the colour of the book you have to pick. My favourite juice is red grape juice because it's just, oof, the sugar, but it tastes so nice. I've gone with the red cover and Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. This is about a girl named Karoo who is magical, and she has a magical kind of guardian, and she has bright blue hair because one day she made a wish on these little things that give people wishes, and she decided that blue hair should come out of her head. It's a brilliant adventure. There's cuteness, there's hilariousness, there's so much sarcasm, and there is the best line in the world. I don't know if there are any rules to live by, But here's one. It's simple. Don't put anything unnecessary into yourself. No poisons, no chemicals, no fumes or smoke or alcohol or sharp objects or inessential needles, drugs, tattoos, and no inessential penises ever. I mean, how can you not love a book that says that? Next up, scrambled eggs, tofu, anything you want to scramble. There are as many ways to scramble tofu, eggs and things like that as there are ways to live life. So this is pick your favourite memoir, and very apt at the moment I've gone with This Is Going to Hurt by Adam Kay. Bear with me. This is the story of a junior doctor. A junior doctor is anybody who isn't a consultant, I believe. It makes no sense. The NHS sometimes makes no sense. And this is basically a book about that. This is about what led Adam up to having to resign his job because he couldn't do it anymore. It's a tale of humanity because doctors give a damn. Or some of them do, at least. Have I missed a question out? I have missed a question out. Next up, fresh pastries. Yes, please. I'm getting hungry now. A genre that you don't read all the time, but you love when you do. And I'm going to have to go with this section here. Can I line it up? Have I got my dexterity right? Who knows? It is the graphic novel section. I do have a small collection, but I don't actually go for them that often. I think because I've got to the point now where I'm finding physically reading quite difficult, and so there's just so much information on the page. Next up, mimosas. We're getting into brunch territory. Let's all get drunk, shall we? So name a book that you are looking forward to. There are several. I have said this in my last video, I will say it again, I really can't wait to get my hands on Boy Queen by George Lester, which is going to be a story about a guy who is supposed to be going to college, is all confused, he goes to a drag act, and his life sort of changes because he realises, maybe I should go into drag. I can't wait to read a story about a boy drag queen. And last but not least, breakfast for dinner. I do this so often. Tell us about something you like to eat for breakfast, and then tell us about a book of your choice. My favourite breakfast, I have to say, is frozen blueberries and raspberries with bio yogurt on top, cinnamon and dark chocolate. It tastes like a Muller fruit corner with chocolate bits put in, and it's quite nice, thank you. So, a book of my choice, I'm gonna have to go with the Grishaverse, because I've just read it by Leigh Bardugo. There is a hole, can you see this hole here in my bookshelf? It's waiting for the books. I'm waiting to get my hands on them. I love all of these characters so much. I get obsessed sometimes, and I think I've gotten a bit obsessed with the Grishaverse. It will pass, and I will come back down to life, but Leigh Bardugo, you have written one of my favourite book series ever, and it's just made me so happy in this quarantine time to read all of them. Just very happy, and they're waiting to go on my bookshelf. And that was the Breakfast Book Shack. I will link a bunch of people, as many people as I can think of, down below. Please go do it. Please send me the link if you do, so I can watch it. And thank you, Kathy, for thinking up this great tag. I hope you're all good. I hope you're all rested and reading and chilled and all of the lovely things. And I am doing this with my hands, and I don't know why. I will see you guys soon. Bye. Hi guys, I'm Shelley. Welcome back to my channel. And that was a book falling over.